Now, an Emeritus Newsbrief, I'm Lynn, Houston. Veterans Day observances across the land served as a remembrance of their sacrifice as well as a reminder that we must do more for them. Two veterans groups, the Vietnam Veterans of America and the Veterans of Modern Warfare, announced they are suing the Department of Veterans Affairs over the slow processing of disability claims. The two groups say the delay is unacceptable and cruel. They won a federal district court in Washington, D.C. to order interim benefits for veterans who have pending claims decisions or appeals. Debate over claims processing heated up last month after an inspector general's report found some claims in the discard or shredder bins of 4 offices. The VA denies shredding claims to avoid paying them and says it is improving the process since Congress recently gave them more money. The General Accountability Office says the Bush administration has not followed through on some of its Homeland Security promises. The GAO says that many local, state, and national agencies still don't have the necessary policies, procedures, and budgets in place to comply with the 2003 Proliferation Security Initiative, or PSI. A new report says the way it is now, even if the U.S. generates a lot more power from wind and other alternative sources, the nation's transmission lines are unable to handle it. The North American Electric Reliability Corporation says the government needs to give the power grid as much consideration as it does for alternative energy sources. Congressional leaders set to craft a domestic automaker bailout bill next week. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says congressional leaders are set to meet with White House officials in order to take immediate action. She wants to pass a bill during the post-election session of Congress. That's before President-elect Obama takes over. On the markets today, the Dow was down again, 176.58. The Nasdaq lost 35.84. Crude oil reached the lowest level since March of 2007, closing at $58.92 a barrel. Also on the Emeritus News homepage, details of new refinancing plans being offered troubled homeowners by various banks, as well as Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Emeritus News, the latest news on the biggest issues and public policy of the day. That's an Emeritus News Brief. I'm Lynn, Houston.